Here's a quick YouTube video that I'm going to make some bases to these hummingbirds. I'm modifying some bases. So it's finally stopped snowing. Well, actually, the snow's finally melted, and it's a decent day out here in January, but it's still cold. I'm going to work by a fan and carve a cherry base for the hummingbird on the right, and on this one on the left, I removed the hummingbirds, and I'm going to carve a little bit of the top of this. You can see it's pine heart. Let's see. Yeah, it's hard pine heart, and it's just easier to carve outside with these power tools. I've got the Arbortech new ball gouge, one of my favorites, and the carbide Mampa cutter. Also, I love very much. I may use some other power tools during this video, but let me show you how I make the hummingbird compositions and how they come apart. So yeah, again, I detached the hummingbirds. There's going to be one here and one on this side, and I removed the flower. These are carved wood. So the hummingbird is feeding in the flower, and one is going to be checking another one out. Two different species this time. So this is a cherry base, and I made it so it can come off this base. The pine heart can come off this cherry base. So now I can, probably need to pat it because I don't want to harm the flowers on this side. So I will do that here in a little bit. Just had to put that down. Now let me show you this other hummingbird. And you can see that I have it suspended in flight. This is called a broad-tailed hummingbird. A little different than a ruby-throated. It has some blue on it. Very beautiful hummingbird with the trumpet flowers it's feeding on. And I want to make a cherry base below this. So you can see I have it clamped to my table. I don't have my big vise out here. Again, it's cold and I'm trying to stay warm. So this is actually an old base, and I actually have weight in it, and I decided to make a base below it to add some more compositional movement. So yeah, I don't know why I've added weight to it. I mean, I guess, you know, it adds stability, but still I want to make sure it never falls. Just like the hummingbird. I'll show you this little trick here. I can remove it. Just, it has a hole in it and it has a steel bill. So I'm going to put this down so you can watch me carve the base with those effective tools by Arbortech and Mampa tools. There we go. I had to remove the hummingbird so that it was out of the way so we wouldn't get dust all over it. So let's go to the base. Actually, I'm going to remove the base too, so you can see me work on the cherry base below it. I'm gonna remove this part. So I made this come apart too, using square tubing, and that's how I transport my work. I will have to repaint this this cube I made because I modified it. Again, it's an old base, but this is all carved wood with metal that I made with a jeweler's torch to defy gravity. And I have another video on the website, how I defy gravity with my hummingbird and foxglove sculptures, but these are trumpet flowers, so it's something different. So let me put this down. Don't want to go backwards and risk damaging all this, so I just had to pad those pieces. And let me get some protective gear on. Show you this cherry base here. Let's see if you can see it there. Yeah, now it's in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I can get some texture with this ball gouge and some roughing with this Mampa tool, and it'll leave a smooth finish. So yeah, I'm real excited about the new Arbortech ball gouge. It gives good texture and leaves a pretty smooth finish. And this wood doesn't have grain like the walnut that I originally showed in my had figured grain, so it should be easier to carve than the figured walnut that I made in my first video review of the Arbortech tools. That's a fun tool to check out, as well as the Mampa tools, because they're very fast and effective and have enabled me to carve full time for the last 30 years. And check out, I've got a solo show opening later this week through February 2025. And yeah, so lots of big things happening 2025. I got a big public sculpture too I'm working on. And yeah, I'm trying to finish these works for a show I have next month, another show. Um, and what else? Yeah, please visit my website, wilsonwildlifesculpture.com, to follow me. And I have videos there as well that you can purchase if you want to learn more, all the ins and outs of carving. But I show lots of tips on my YouTube channel. Just the website shows more, details of how to carve, texture, paint. So I'm going to demonstrate carving on this interpretive base right now. So okay, so I'm going to put some protective gear, sit back and enjoy. Okay, got the camera a little dusty. Let's look at the hummingbird and the base all together, see what you think. Okay, so there is, I just try to get some texture to it, and some movement. Now we got some light here, so it's probably really too bright, but I will show you what I did, and you tell me what you think, if it's an improvement. Make sure it's in there all the way. There's the hummingbird. Yeah, you actually, with the light, you can see more detail. If I can focus the camera. And then here's the base. Yeah, I got some refining to do to it. I try to get some lines there. I'm not sure about that. I think maybe I just stick with this kind of ball nose texture. And when I finish it up, it should add some nice contrast, and the cherry wood should add warmth to the whole composition. So thanks a lot for watching and subscribing to my YouTube channel. Hope you learned something here. These are the tools I used. Our angle grinder with the Arbortech ball gouge, and a fine angle grinder with the Mampa tool cutter. One's available for Arbortech tools, other from King Arthur's tools, and you can get a discount using my codes for both. And I don't receive, or I haven't received any kickback at all. So yeah, these are just ways you can get discounts and hopefully enjoy power carving and sculpting. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a great day.